He was larger than life, a force of nature. And now the world is holding its breath in sorrow. Hulk Hogan, the man who electrified arenas and hearts alike, has passed away at the age of 71. For so many of us, this doesn't feel real. Hogan wasn't just a wrestler, he was a living myth. A real-life superhero draped in red and yellow, charging into battle with unmatched charisma and that unforgettable rally cry, "What you gonna do, brother?" But before the spotlight, before the glory, there was just Terry Bollea, a kid from Georgia who loved music and played bass in Florida dive bars. Wrestling wasn't the plan. But destiny had something bigger in store. When he stepped into the ring in the late 1970s, everything changed. Vince McMahon saw the spark, lit the flame, and Hulkamania was born. By the 80s, Hogan wasn't just a superstar. He was the face of professional wrestling. He body-slammed giants, headlined sold-out stadiums, and turned wrestling into a worldwide phenomenon. That moment, slamming Andre the Giant in front of nearly 100,000 screaming fans, didn't just make history. It became history. He was on lunchboxes in cartoons and movies. He told us to say our prayers, eat our vitamins, and believe in ourselves. And we did. But behind the persona was a man, human, imperfect, and often hurting. As time moved on, Hogan's life twisted in directions no one could have predicted. In the 90s, just when it seemed like his spotlight had faded, he shocked the world by turning heel and joining the NWO. The hero became the villain, and just like that, he was on top again. Yet outside the ring, his world was falling apart. Scandals, legal battles, health crises, personal heartbreak. The man who once seemed invincible was suddenly vulnerable, broken at times, and for a moment it felt like the myth was slipping away. But Hulk Hogan never stayed down for long. Time and again he came back, to the ring, to his fans, to the world that still loved him. Each time a little older, a little slower, but always with that fire in his eyes. Whether delivering heartfelt speeches at the Hall of Fame or surprising the crowd with a signature entrance, Hogan reminded us, heroes may fall but they rise again. Until now, details of his passing are still emerging, but what's already clear is the impact he leaves behind. Because Hogan wasn't just a performer. He was a part of our lives. A piece of childhood. A memory we held close. He was Saturday mornings. He was the reason we believed in something bigger, something bolder, even if just for a moment. In his final years, Hogan stepped back from the noise. He spoke openly about the toll wrestling had taken on his body, the surgeries, the pain, the quiet moments no one saw. But those close to him say he found peace. Time with family. Time to reflect. Time to heal. Today, the wrestling world mourns. Fans mourn. Generations mourn. And as tributes flood in, from fellow wrestlers, actors, musicians, everyday fans, one thing is clear. He mattered. People share stories of meeting him even for just a second and how it changed their lives. 'Cause when Hulk Hogan walked into a room, everything stopped. And when he smiled, the world lit up. It's hard to accept that we'll never see him tear off that shirt again. Never hear that entrance music blast through the arena. Never hear that voice call out one last time. But legends don't die. They echo. They stay in the roar of the crowd. In the tears of the fans. In the hearts of those who believed and still do. Hulk Hogan may be gone. But the spirit of Hulkamania? It lives forever. Rest easy, champ. You slammed the impossible, carried us through the darkness, and reminded the world that even giants can fall and still rise again. We'll miss you, brother.